Hey there, stampers and crafters. Tammy Williams here with TammyLovesStamping.com, and I'm here today with another episode of Paper Pumpkin. And this is a very special edition of Paper Pumpkin because it's the Christmas Paper Pumpkin. This is the October 2024 Ness of Christmas. Look how beautiful this box is. So pretty. And it's got it coordinates with the Ness of Winter suite in the mini catalog. So here is the mini catalog. And if you don't have a copy of the mini catalog, let me know. You can go to TammyLovesStamping.com and request a catalog, and I will pop one in the mail for you free of charge. And anyway, on page 30 and 31 is where we have the Ness of Winter. Look at these beautiful cards that also have the same birds that are in the Paper Pumpkin kit this month. So there's the stamp set called Winterly Treetops. It has some birds that you can stamp and some berries and things. And then it's got the dies, the coordinating dies that cut out the birds and the different things in the stamp set. And it's got an embossing folder called Birchwood, and it's got some shimmer gems and this paper. This paper is so fun. It's all kinds of birds and birch trees and just not acorns, pine cones. And yeah, it's just a very, very fun designer series paper that comes with this suite. So a lot of times what people do is they get the Paper Pumpkin and then they make alternate cards using other products that they have on hand that matches the Paper Pumpkin kit. So let's open this up and I'll show you what's inside. Aren't you excited? So here we have some ink, and it's shaded spruce is the color. So it's a nice Christmas color. And then we have our stamp set. Look at this. We've got a cardinal. We've got some berries. We've got a little spruce branch and some little dots. So you can make like snowflakes or whatever you want with these little dots just for some background fun. And then the word Merry, the word Christmas, Happy Holidays, and then this one is Joyful Thoughts to You This Season. So a very fun photopolymer stamp set. So all you need is an acrylic block to attach your stamp to, and then you ink it up with your ink spot, and then you stamp it. So another thing that comes in the kit, it looks like some tear and tape, and this is much wider than our average tear and tape that you can order through Stampin' Up. So I'm not sure why it's so wide, but we'll find out once we get inside and look at the kit. And all of our kits are Paper Pumpkins are always wrapped in beautiful tissue paper, different colors. Every month is a different color. So this one is appropriately colored red for the holidays. And then you can always, reuse this tissue paper to wrap a gift or put it in a gift bag or whatever. And then these boxes are so sturdy and nice. You can take your kit with you wherever you go and stamp over at a friend's house or stamp on vacation in your hotel room, maybe at night when you don't have anything else to do. So here is the kit. And it has a picture of the two designs on the front. So we've got this beautiful card that says Joyful Thoughts to You This Season. And then we have this beautiful card that says Merry Christmas and has that cardinal on the front there. So that is the two designs. And this kit makes 5 cards of each of the two designs. So you'll get 10 cards. But like I said, a lot of people like to do alternative Paper Pumpkin cards, and they end up creating a lot more than what they normally would with the kit if you just followed the instructions. But it's totally up to you. Be as creative as you want, or just keep it like it was designed, and that's beautiful as well. So let's open this up and see what all is in here. So it looks like we've got some red ribbon and some dimensionals. Dimensionals are double-sided adhesive. They're kind of in a hexagon shape, and they just give a little added height to your whatever you're attaching to your card or your project. So that's, I always pop up as much as I can with dimensionals. I mean, you can never go wrong with using dimensionals on your projects. And then here's our little red ribbon. And what else do we have here? We've got our envelopes, and Paper Pumpkin always has coordinating envelopes if it's a card kit. Sometimes it's not a card kit. Next month in November, you're going to get fabric stockings and gift tags, so there won't be any envelopes in the November Paper Pumpkin. But here are our envelopes. Aren't they beautiful? They've got some gold foil around the edges and just some beautiful Christmas tree type boughs and berries. Very pretty. So we've got 10 of those, and sometimes they'll have different designs. So maybe, you know, you'll get 4 with one design and 4 with a different design, or sometimes they'll put a design on the inside flap in the inside of the envelope. But it's just every month it's a surprise, and that's what I love about Paper Pumpkin. It's a surprise in the mail every month. You kind of know what the theme is going to be for the month, but you just never know what the card design is going to be or what the project's going to be unless they give us a sneak peek. Next in the kit is some punch outs, some die cuts, pre-printed die cuts that you would just continue to punch out. So here we've got this beautiful cardinal, and we've got this cute little bird, sparrow, I believe. So cute. And then we've got another one that's just by itself with no branch. Well, it's got a little bit of a branch to it, but, and then we've got some branches with some berries or some little red buds, and then a bigger one. So yeah, so you just punch all these little parts and pieces out, and here's more of them, but I won't have you watch me do all of them. But we've got quite a few here. So let's set those aside. And then we've got our card base for our first card. And the card base is already pre-scored, and it looks like it's got an opening here. So we would punch this piece out. And I've already seen some alternatives where people have turned these into photo cards. So they just attached a picture of their family that would show through the opening, and they're going to make a Christmas photo card with this design. So you just fold it on the score line. And so it's kind of a tri-fold here. Like that. So that's our first card base. Very pretty. It's got the gold foil around it. So we've got, I think, 5 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we have 5 of those. And then we've got some labels with some gold foil around them, very shiny and sparkly. Punch out a couple of those. And then put the rest of those aside. And then here is our other card base. And it looks like this also has an opening that we need to punch out. And then fold it on the score line. Look at that beauty. So again, it's a 3-panel card. So you got 5 of this card base. Set that aside. And then a piece of cardboard, which just protects it in the mail. Recycle that. And then we have this piece of paper that shows all the stamps that are on your that come in the kit. And what I have what I was doing was putting these in a case, like a stamp case that you can buy from Stampin' Up. But then a friend of mine, I asked her, how do you organize your paper pumpkin stamps? And she uses her die, the case that her dies come in, to store these. So let me show you that real quick. So these little plastic cases that our die sets come in, I always take my dies out of the plastic case and put it on a magnet. So I have all these spare cases just lying around. So what I do is I just put the white sheet of paper in here that's got the picture of the stamps, and then the stamps inside with it. So it's a lot more compact to store these. So that's my little tip, is use your little cases that your die cuts come in and store your paper pumpkin stamps when you're done. With the kit. So that's that. And then here is our instructions. So let's open these up. I'm gonna fold them so that fit them in the camera better. Here we go. So here is card number 1, and it's showing you the envelope. You need the envelope, you need the card base, you need your acrylic block, you need your ink, you need your tear and tape, you need your label, you need the word Merry and the word Christmas from the stamp set, and you need some tear and tape and some dimensionals. So like I said, the dimensionals are hexagon shaped. So if you see a hexagon shape, that's what that is. And then you need this piece, and a piece of ribbon. So that's for the first card. And for the second card, we need the base, the envelope, the acrylic block, the ink, the stamp set that says Joyful Thoughts to You and this season. Joyful Thoughts to You this season. Yeah, I think that's all one stamp. Yeah. And then your label, you're going to stamp that on. And then your 2 birds and some greenery, and your ink spot, and your tear and tape, and your ribbon. And that's all that is for the second card. So then it's got the directions on how to make the first card. So it's telling you to use the little stamp that looks like a branch, and stamp that on the front in a few places in both the right and left hand corner. And then stamp your Merry Christmas on your label, and then put some tear and tape on the back of your ribbon. Oh, that's why it's so wide, because the ribbon is wide. So, and then put that behind your label that says Merry Christmas, and then attach that to, let's see, which one are they doing first? They're doing this one first. So you would attach it to this inner piece here, so that when you open this front piece, you'd see the Merry Christmas, and it would also show through this opening. And then down here, they're showing to attach the bird to this piece here with dimensionals, and then attach this piece. Just put your dimensional on either end so that it touches this corner and this corner right here and right here, because you don't want to glue it to your inside panel, because then you wouldn't be able to open the card. So you just got to be very careful where you place your dimensionals so that you can still open your card. So let's see about the second card. The second card instructions say to stamp your Joyful Thoughts to You this season on your label. And again, put your tear and tape on the back of your ribbon, and put your label over the top of that, and attach it to the inside cover, or the inside panel, this piece here that folds in. You would attach it here so that it shows through the opening, and then attach one of these greenery, this greenery piece. Let's see if I can grab one real quick here. This one, I think it is, right? it this one? Or is it this one? This one. Doesn't quite look the same though. Maybe it's this one. It doesn't look the same either. I'm not really sure which one it is now. Let's see. Oh, it's this one, I think. Maybe I don't have all of them punched out apparently. So this one here. Will go up in this corner here. And again, you want to be careful where you put your dimensionals so that you can still open your card. Because when you open it, you're going to see part of that piece that you're attaching show through here. So you don't want your dimensional to be on that portion. You want it to be in the corners here so that it attaches just to the front and not to the inside panel. So you put that there. And then you take your two birds. Did I not punch out the birds? I thought I did, but maybe not. Two birds. Where are the two birds? Huh. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're putting this bird first. And then the smaller bird on top, I think. So like that. And then this one, right like that. Yeah, something like that. So you would attach this bird to this piece and then just the ends to the front of the card base. So that when you open it, again, you're going to see the back. So you don't want your dimensionals to be there. You want them to be along the border. So that's why there's that space there, because it's getting covered up by this piece here. And then this piece goes up in the corner like that. And then our stamped sentiment in the center. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. And then on the back of the directions, they always have the kit components and also the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. So if you do decide to do an alternative card, you know what colors they used in this kit. So in this case, they used black, basic black, blueberry bushel, coastal cabana, daffodil delight, garden green, granny apple green, gray granite, night of navy, paper pumpkin, real red, and shaded spruce. So that is the colors that they used. And then there's also these extra dies, these add-on dies that you can purchase separately from the paper pumpkin every 3 months. So it's good for a quarter of the year. It matches with the paper pumpkin that comes out for those 3 months of the year. So this, I believe, is for October, November, December. Yeah, the fourth quarter of the year. So these dies, you can see the Mary probably goes with this one, and then this tag, I'm not really sure which one goes with which month, but I think the leaf goes with the December one, and I think this tag I think the tag goes with the November one, because the November paper pumpkin is going to be gift tags and fabric stockings. So that's my guess, is that this tag will coordinate, this tag die will coordinate with the November kit, and then this must be for December. So yeah, that is it. And then here it just talks about some crafting tools, blending brushes. Oh, I love using blending brushes. They just are so fun to use to create your, different, like a sky scene or something, or just a fun background, just light color background. Just brush on a little bit of ink onto your cardstock. And then your heat tool, I need a new heat tool. Mine is on its last legs. It's making some terrible noises. So anyway, and then your bone folder for doing good creases on your cards. when you score them. And then your paper snips. Yeah, these snips are nice and sharp. So you want a good pair of snips. And then take your pick tool and then your paper trimmer. I've got two paper trimmers. I've got the old one and then the newer one. The newer one I keep in Arizona, in my craft room in Arizona, and then the older one I keep here in Minnesota. So I don't have to drag those back and forth when I go down there for the winter. But anyway, that's it for me. And I hope you will consider subscribing to Paper Pumpkin. I will put the link in my comments below, and you can go there and sign up. And every month you can get a box in the mail full of fun. So thanks for watching. This is Tammy with TammyLovesStamping.com. Goodbye and God bless.